Hi there. Today I'm going to continue working on my basement here, and I'm going to start laying out the plaster. And before I start doing the plaster, I got to do all the corners with these corner beads. The purpose of the corner beads is just to protect the corners of the walls. So if something hit the corner, it's going to do very little damage. Most of the time it'll just probably take off the paint, and you'll have to do some paint touch-up. And there's different types of corner beads. These ones you have to screw in. There's some out there where you just lay the plaster and then you put the quarter bead on, and it has tape on both ends with just a piece of strip metal in the middle. But I've always used these. And there's other ones out there if you have rounded edges, they're designed for those, but I don't have any of those, so I'm just using straight up galvanized metal quarter beads. So first I have to measure. I measure out my cut at 92 3/4, and what you do now, you take a pair of snippers, where I marked it, and that's what I'm going to cut. So basically, I'm just going to cut straight across. There you go. And now I'm going to do the same thing with the other side. And I cut. Now you end up with a corner that isn't cut. So you just kind of come in. And that's it. And you want to try and come in, because if you go out, then you'll leave like a little hook, and then you got to bang it in, and this way, by trying to come in, so you don't end up with a sharp edge at the end. So now I'm going to put it up. I'm not doing the ceiling, but if I ever do, I'm going to probably make a box for those wires, but for now, just sticking to the walls, just to cover all the insulation and make the room a little warmer than it has been in the past. But that's what it looks like. Goes all the way down to the bottom. You see that hole there? Those holes are where you put the drywall screws. Right there. And because it's got a little lip here, when you apply the drywall over it, when you dry the plaster over it, and you sand it, it's going to sand from that raised corner bead all the way in to about here. And it's all going to be flattened, and you won't even notice this was ever here. So what I have here are 1-inch drywall screws, and for the most part that should do me, but I've got 1 1/4 inch and I have 2 inches, just in case I happen to have a corner where the stud is further back behind the drywall. But anyways, I'm going to put these in and see how it works. See how it pushed in? So when you drywall, it's going to go right over that screw. Right along the corner. Protects. I'm going to put quarter beads along here. On the back here. So I have to remove this. Like that. So my cut's going to go like that. done, now here I have only one screw hole where this would go. And as you can see, I got nothing there to hold on to it with. So my 1-inchers were too small because there is a piece of wood here, but it's further down. So I'm using a longer drywall screw, and I'm hoping that will do the trick. Nope. Let's just do the second so we get it. So now this is a 2-inch drywall screw. I'm hoping. There you go. See? There we go. See? Right in there. There. On the corner. Looks like. Here, did here too. Same thing. Here, this piece has to come like that. Sometimes there is no wood there to adhere to, so if I go into this hole that's available to me, which you don't have to, you can always just drill straight into the metal if you need to, but say for instance this hole is here, see, it went in, not very good, but let's do this hole. See, it's just spinning, right? What you can do is go just right to the edge. And see? Just enough to pull it in. This is what it looks like when it's done. You go up, see it's all framed off. Go on top, same thing. It's all good here. Framed off. Across. It's all framed off. I gotta get over there and finish up the rest over there, but we ran out of corner beads. Well, that's it for the corner beads. There's still more work to do, like in this area here. I'm going to put a box, but for now, this is just the gist of it. And then, so you can see, I got everything all done up. I'm going to fix this spot here again. It's flat. It's not much of an angle. But anyways, after I finish that, my next step is going to be plastering in my next video. Anyways, thanks for watching. Take care.